traveling man. I'm traveling man. I'm traveling man. I'm traveling man. You wait to see forever came and outside the enemy. And I will see forever lane and I've been seeing my man. But I can make them be the same that I can bring them away. You wait to me, around the way, up and say the way. I'm traveling man. 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 But now I sing. Traveling man. I'm traveling man. I'm traveling man. I'm traveling man. I'm traveling man. Traveling man. You went to swing for one game, you went the same away. You went to swing whenever you need, and then don't run away. But I can find the main way. You went to send the main way, and up and send the way, up and leave my way.
Welcome back to the Acoustic Shop channel. I am John. Hey guys, it is New Guitar Thursday. Cannonball! Hey guys, it is John here at the Acoustic Shop with a Takeover Tuesday. It's your favorite guy. You guys know it. No, I wasn't a guy. I didn't get to do very many shows last week, so I wanted to do this one. No, actually, the truth is Jeremy's got a whole lot of stuff on his plate and can't get here today, but glad to be with you folks. We're going to be talking about some IBMA news, got a recap of Winfield, as well as opening up some really, really cool boxes here and kind of talking about a few things that are going to be coming up very shortly. So I'm really excited about it. It's going to be a whole bunch of fun. And we got Hinckley over here right now who is monitoring all the comments, all the questions. If you guys will, please let us know where you're watching from. And also tell us, hey, what do you guys want to talk about? What do you guys, how many of you are coming to IBMA? How many of you guys were at Winfield? That'd even be impressive too. And also what you guys want to, if you got any questions or things that maybe I can answer for you, I'd love to do that as well. So there you go. Hinckley, what do we got for him today? Anything awesome?
I think there might be just a little bit of a delay, but so far I've seen no comments at all. So
Oh, big delay time.
I don't know. Do you want to talk about a little bit about your Winfield experience? How was your Winfield?
I will. My Winfield was pretty awesome, actually, right now. I was so tired, though. I'll be honest with you. Finished up, got home Sunday night, went to bed, had to get up at 5:15 to get my kid up, who had school. Two of my kids had to be at school. Drove them to school, worked in here all day. I was pooped yesterday. I went out 8:30 last night. I was in bed, fully out. I just couldn't even think straight. Football was on. Couldn't even watch football, Hinckley. I couldn't do it. But I heard somebody had a major leg injury. Jeez, I saw pictures of that video. That did not look good.
No.
You know, he was on my fantasy team last year. Chubb was.
I do know that he was on your fantasy team last year. Yes.
Yeah, and then
that's
you took
crazy.
him.
And now he was on my fantasy team.
He was on your fantasy team. We have our own Acoustic Shop Fantasy League. It's really wild. All 5 of the women on here are beating the pants off of all the guys. There's 5 guys, 5 girls. The girls are kicking our butts right now, which is pretty true. But you took him before I could take him on my team this year.
Were you going to do it again?
He was on my like, you know how you have that little list of things that you want to. I put it on there, and all of a sudden it told me, nope, not gonna happen.
I don't quite remember. I think it was, for me, I was either going to pick him or Josh Jacobs, and both had a pretty bad week, honestly. So
that's okay.
He had kind of a worse week than
I had Jay Burrows on mine. You know, good old Cool Joe. Sorry for all you Cincinnati fans, but Cool Joe ain't so cool. That's all I got to say.
Not at the moment.
He don't know what he's doing. Anyway, all right.
Real
so-
quick, so we do have
ahead.
some comments coming in. We got Shoppe says, "Howdy, amigos." Alex
Hey,
says,
how's it
"Hey,
going?
from the wilds of Willowdale."
Where's Willowdale?
No idea.
Is that like
probably
Missouri?
something in probably something in Kansas or
All right. I'm
Canada.
going with that.
Alex is from Canada.
All right.
Howdy from Hurst, Texas.
There you go.
Ahoy from Ormond by the Sea, Florida. Okay.
Florida's got to be better this week, I would think.
Alex is asking, are we going to see the mandolin contest from Walnut Valley? Absolutely.
You are gonna see
Just to reiterate for the people, we filmed the final round of each contest. There's
There
many
were a
different
couple we missed,
contests.
right? Did we hit them all? Did you hit all of them?
I did all of them. I did
Wow,
auto harp, hammer,
Hinckley.
dulcimer, mandolin, banjo, fingerstyle, flat pick,
Wow.
and there's probably
Fingerstyle-
not
you said
fiddle.
fingerstyle.
We did
Did
fiddle.
we do banjo?
Yep,
You did banjo.
I did banjo
Wow.
the day that we left. We did fiddle.
She was working her tail off.
You'll see all of them.
Okay.
Jackson says Adkins, all caps.
Yeah,
Stoked.
3 of them. 3 of them being shipped
get
in
it.
here. Atkin is one of our major sponsors for this year for the Ozark Music Shop Live, as well as the booth. So, in fact, we got a huge lineup of sponsors this year, and the Loud Mandolin. We have Eastman, of course. We have Bourgeois guitars. We have Boucher guitars. We have Bedell guitars. Atkin is in there. We have Fishman, D'Addario, Peterson
Yep.
Strobe Tuners,
Yes.
Winfield, Walnut Valley Festival, and I know I might be missing one.
Thompson.
Thompson guitars, that's the other
There we
one.
go.
I just got off the phone with her. Guys, we have 3 Thompsons going to be making it to IBMA. I'm really excited. So we'll probably do a new guitar Thursday from there, so we can show off some of the new guitars that are going to arrive.
Quite possibly.
Specifically, that's gorgeous. Did that just come in?
I don't know. I just found it.
Wow, there we go.
He said I just found
this
it.
is
I-
coming from Bedell.
I think that's what Tyler and Liz unboxed last week while we were gone. Let's
pretty
just say that
sweet.
New Guitar Thursday, John will be playing a ton of new guitars that will be making their way to IBMA for sure.
That one's shipped specifically for it. Thompson's shipping stuff specifically there. Boucher has a guitar next door, and there's 2 more coming that are specifically built for IBMA. I'm real excited. I've seen the woods on a couple of those, so we'll be talking about those too. Yeah. Yes.
We got a hello from Ireland.
Ireland.
Russell is asking, can you guys open a branch here?
That would be awesome.
would love
I'd
to.
You know what? We were just working with a band from Ireland. Jig Jam was at Walnut Valley Festival, and I swear every time we do an Irish band, the women start commenting like crazy. We do a live deal, and it's like all these ladies just going nuts over the accent. You Irish guys, you guys got it made. I'm telling you, it's pretty awesome. I wish it would even make an ugly guy like me be attractive, I think.
Really?
Maybe not. I don't know. Either way, that was a whole bunch of fun.
Well, you
We
see,
had a
it's
blast on that.
backwards though for British people and
Is that what
Irish
it is?
people. Yeah, they like the American accents.
Do
I
they
think
like the
that's
American
fun. I think I've
accents?
heard that before, and
Is that true?
I guess they do.
I'm moving to Ireland, guys.
Okay. Let's. Do you want to go ahead and crack open,
We
or do
can
you have
crack
anything
open,
else?
One.
Okay.
So, do we want to start with this custom mandolin?
Yeah,
Let's do it.
I have no idea what this hind is. Is the hind going to go to IBMA with us?
No, it is not. So this is actually a customer's custom-built hind. I don't even know the whole details on this. This was Jeremy and Stephen Hind working together with this customer directly to build him exactly what he wanted. And this has taken about 9 months or so, or longer maybe even, to get this
Wow.
mandolin done. And it's specifically built for a customer. And it just came in today. I'm pretty excited to finally get to see it. So let's check out what the latest. By the way, there will be, Stephen Hind has a booth there, so we'll be checking some of those out. Yes.
Russell from Ireland says that that's true. People like
it?
the American accents. That's awesome.
There you go.
Roger says, wish they could do one in North Texas. A North Texas location is a little bit more doable than an Ireland location, so you never know. Maybe one day.
So this has got a varnish finish on it, so he's got a warning on here. Do not clip on a tuner on the peg head for 6 months. In case you guys don't know, varnish finishes are very, very soft. But it looks like he wanted a honey back on this, maple back, this is like a lot like a Gold Rush look from Stephen Hind. So, and this is just recently finished. So let's see if it's in tune. We'll find out right here. Sounds great, guys. I've been having the worst luck, by the way. So Thompson sent a prize guitar to Winfield, and it was in the back, and I was to give it away to whoever chose it. So Christine told me, can you please go back there and tune up the guitar, because it was totally just flappy strings on it. As soon as I went to do it, I broke a string. Then I tuned another string, and I broke it. 2 strings. That doesn't happen, but it's been happening a lot lately. It happened to you, Tyler, didn't it? For New Guitar Thursday last week?
Oh yeah, Trent did bring that up. The flat picking, I will tell everybody that the flat picking championship will be out probably first. Hopefully today, if not tomorrow, yeah. Not to divulge all of our plans. Carol says that Hinde looks gorgeous. Alex says that's a good looking mandolin, absolutely. We have a hello from Finland. That's cool.
Hey. There was a guy came by the booth from Norway that watches our
Really?
stuff. I believe it was Norway.
There's also a man named from Finland.
It was Finland. I think it was Finland, not Norway. That's, I think, the fella I talked to. I came by, bought some strings and stuff.
Is that you?
Well, there you go. Big old loud monstrous mandolin right there. Just in from Stephen Hinde. Very, very nice. Beautiful looking. Just, you can't ask for much more than that. So this is a custom shop Hinde mandolin, guys. By the way, we just got in a shipment. Did that arrive this week too, Tyler? Did we get another shipment of Elliott tuner or capos in? Yeah, so we got more Elliott capos. I'm going to be taking some of those to IBMA as well as what'll stay here. So, sorry guys, this mandolin is already spoken for, and in fact, I believe it's even already paid for. So now all we got to do is go through it and get it ready for shipment on the other end. Any other questions while we're doing all that?
So far, no questions.
None. All right.
To reiterate, since we have a lot more people in here, we're talking a little bit about IBMA Winfield. Please tell us if you're going to be going to IBMA or if you did go to Winfield. That'd be super cool to see who was there and all that.
So we're going to start with a couple guitars that were shipped here. These are going to IBMA. Atkin, this is going to be one of his first shows in the U.S. So we got quite a few guitars that we're going to be. In fact, that's what this shipment is mostly guitars that are going to be coming with us. It'll be for sale, obviously, after or during, but it's going to be pretty cool. Huh?
Is he going to be there? Is Atkin going to
Alistair
be
is
there?
not going to make it.
Okay.
Originally, Alistair was planning on making it, but due to some family things, he is not going to be able to be there, which is kind of a bummer. I was hoping he'd be able to check us out, and he's a big music fan as well as a great guitar builder. So this is the first time I've ever seen one of these guitars. I'm pretty excited about it.
Yay.
This is one of his Dust Bowl series. I almost knocked down a whole bunch of perks. That'd been cool. This is a Dust Bowl. So the Dust Bowl series is kind of Martin-esque style, vintage style, all-mahogany guitars. And this is a 00, 14 fret, 00, at least last I heard it was,
Hey,
in
John.
all-mahogany. Yes, go ahead.
So is it correct that we can sell these instruments and that we will be selling these
I
instruments?
can be selling these instruments. They just cannot ship until after IBMA.
Yep.
So here's our first Atkin, a 14 fret 00. All mahogany, has that vintage nitro finish.
So the E1D is a
Again, this has not been strung up, so let's get this one strung up. Let's hear what this sounds like.
sides. So it has a lot of characteristics.
Almost getting there, guys. This is so responsive for an all-mahogany guitar. There you go, right there. That's pretty cool.
I know that my novice guitar opinion might not hold much weight, but I'm a huge fan of the all-mahogany. That looks awesome to me.
It's got a cool look. It's got a cool sound. It's more subdued. But in this 00 size, I actually like the all-mahoganies a lot.
Wow.
I'm not so much of a big fan of the bigger bodies, but this looks really, really good.
Yeah, no, same. Yeah. Jackson says I bet it's super light. You know it.
It is. Of course it is.
Jackson, come play it. What are you doing? What are you doing, silly dweeb? Real quick, Jacob Lewis says, I will be playing 2 shows at IBMA.
What?
Are you going to have the Eastman 315 there?
Yes.
Yeah.
Guys, here's a really cool thing that I've got. I've got some B stock that is being shipped directly there. We did that with Winfield. We sold out of all of it. There's stuff that have cosmetic blemishes, so they get you an extra like 20% off. I have quite a few instruments that are going to be making there. I even just saw that we have a Madagascar E20D that'll be making its way to IBMA. So I've got that stuff going to be there, which is really cool. I'm glad to have that.
Couple of other questions. Somebody asked, is that an ebony nut?
It is not an ebony nut. It's black, but those usually the old Martins and all that had a celluloid or black hard plastic. Gibson uses that too. It is not ebony. It is a hard plastic. I'm 90%
So is
sure.
it hard plastic,
Yes.
or is it just bone?
It's hard
that
plastic.
Okay. Also, Jacob asking about the 315. He was asking the price. So if you just want to grab one of the
I've got a few
normal
of those in
ones.
stock right now. I've got more coming.
And then the B stock ones will obviously be lower.
Yes.
Yeah.
Standard price on one of these on a new one with warranty. Remind that as the other ones get treated as used is $9.19. So we'll be having those at the shop, I think, or at the store, or yeah, at the booth. That's what I meant. So I don't know what I'm talking about. I think I'm still like trying to make up for Winfield. You guys, that was long hours. We were there every day. We started the booth at 9:30. We had to get there by 9:30, and we pretty much stayed until 9:30 at night because we had to wait till everybody was gone. They closed it at 9. You had some earlier, a couple days earlier, I think, you guys for filming, and then we had some later nights too. A couple. Which was the contest that went late because of the? Was it fiddle contest?
Oh yeah,
because of the weather?
yeah, the fiddle one. Not because of weather. The fiddle one, they had like an audio issue getting it to the judges, and so that one did go quite a bit later. Yeah.
Guys, any of this stuff, by the way, call 417-720-1223 if you're interested in anything you're talking about. Stuff is disappearing fast, but with this, you'll be able to kind of nail this. Now, again, the Atkin guitars are not able to be shipped until after the show, but you can purchase them already. Yes.
Quick question. Bill is asking, John, did you ever meet or play with or hear Rebecca Frazier,
I know
a
Rebecca
singer
Frazier
and
real
flat
well.
pick bluegrass guitar?
She used to be with a band out of Colorado originally, and then she's doing her own solo stuff. Yes, played with her a lot in the early days. Great guitar player, super sweetheart. Yeah, I've known her for a very long time. But all right, so this is a cool guitar. I'm real excited to see this. This is what, to me, Atkin does some of the very best work. This is a J43 heavily aged. Now, it looks like it has repaired cracks, but I know those are not actual cracks. It just looks like they are. Heavily aged J43. This is a J45 style guitar that looks like it has been played and worn. And they always sound like they have been. So I think this is super cool. This is
so that's the reserve one?
No, this is a
Or is that
standard
just a normal one?
J43.
Okay.
done in what they call aged finish, heavily aged finish.
So even more than normal?
It's got actual scratches and wear patterns on it.
I see now. Wow.
Guys, this is a monster already, I can tell you that. This has so much mojo already. He kills these things. These are so awesome. This guitar, you would swear it was a Banner Area J45. Like it looks it, it sounds it, it's everything that you would fool everybody.
It is just so extremely impressive how he does it, yeah. That is a monster guitar. That's everything you want. And then you got all the wear pattern stuff, some scratches, some pick scrubs. Like I said, what looks to be repaired cracks, but are not. They're just look to be that. Super, super cool guitar. This just feels and plays right. So yeah, very cool. All right, so that's the J43 heavily aged finish. All right, anything else while I'm getting ready for the next one? So far, we have no questions.
Okay.
We do have the comment, I would definitely want to age it myself.
Well,
that's totally valid.
That's always a a touchy subject. You got some people that are just like, no, but I will. There's also a cool factor to the way it looks, and it feels very vintage. And yeah, I know, I get it. You know what? Here's my opinion on that. I've seen some of them that look like somebody deliberately beat it up, and those I really don't care for. I like guitars that look like they've been naturally aged, have just a little bit of wear marks and stuff of that nature. But pre-war guitars, man, that's all they do, man. They've had some that are just, one of them we saw recently looked like it had gone through some sort of like, somebody beat it with a chain and threw it down the driveway, or, you know. That's not my style, but I know a lot of people love that kind of stuff. All right, here's another one I'm real excited to see. He called me up, said he was sending this one for IBMA. This one's going to be really cool. This is a D37, which is their Rosewood Dreadnought standard. This is probably going to be the talk of IBMA. Between that and, I mean, Winfield, the talk of Winfield for us was the Atkin Essential D. Everybody wanted to play it. Everybody was nuts over it. I was surprised it didn't sell, but I bet it will soon, either at IBMA or somebody from Winfield that saw it will want to pick that guitar up. All right, so the D37, this is the first time I'm going to, well, second time. We saw a Shade Top OM here recently that lasted minutes.
2 seconds,
Steve
yeah.
ended up with that one. Steve Mooney ended up with that one. It didn't even get received into the system. All right. A Shade Top D37. We're also going to have some news from Gibson's going to be with us. We're going to have some news about some new mandolins that are coming out. So we'll have very cool news about that. We're going to be able to debut some new mandolins. So be able to stick with us for that.
Yeah.
It will be very, very cool.
The wait is almost over.
It is almost over.
Yeah, for sure.
And they're going to be working with us as the Acoustic Shop there.
Hey John, while you're tuning, do you have any bands that you can announce that are like for sure going to be hanging out with us?
I have only four slots left, I think, or 6 slots left. Let's see, I'll name some of the ones that I know are going to be there for sure. I know that Nick Dumas is going to be there with his band. Rick Ferris is going to be there. I just heard back from Darren and Brooke Aldridge, who are going to be there. The Poe Ramblin' Boys are going to be there. let's see here. Wyatt Ellis and his band are going to be there. I just heard that today. Let me think here. Who else? Gosh, there's so many. I think I had to fill in 20-something slots, and I've got most of them all full right now. So it's going to be a great lineup. This is going to be the talk of IBMA right here. This has light gauge strings on it, by the way, guys. There you go right there. D37 shade top. Again, this is going to go really, really quick. Looks right all the way. What was that?
So actually somebody on the phone was asking about a B-stock Eastman. Does it have to go with us? Do the B-stock Eastmans have to go with us to IBMA before we could sell them?
I'm not allowed to sell them through the store. It's supposed to be through the shop or through the events. But
the booth, yeah.
I might be able to figure something out.
Okay,
But-
well, that was the question.
Yes,
There we
those
go.
are supposed to go to IBMA. We're only supposed to sell those through events because we don't like to just sell B-stocks just because they're B-stocks.
John, we had the question, and I had
But I
Corey
do
look
have
it
two
up.
A-stocks Madagascars that just came in, that just arrived. So if they're looking for one of those, we can definitely do that.
Somebody just asked, what's the price on the All-mahogany Atkin? And Corey just said it was $38.
3,800? Is that right?
$38.99.
There you go. I know I didn't look at them, but I know Reagan put up prices for all three of these guitars and sent them to us so that we know.
Another question, John. How about Justin Moses? Have you heard him play guitar?
Of course I've heard Justin play guitar, and have you heard Sierra play guitar? That's Justin's wife. Here's what I think. I mean, Justin can play anything. Here's the deal about Justin Moses. Anything. Fiddle, he's incredible. Mandolin, he's incredible. Dobro, banjo. I mean, he was on the tour with Bela Fleck playing fiddle and then switched over to banjo. But he's playing fiddle twin to Mike Cleveland, and he's playing to the level of Mike Cleveland. And then he goes over and he plays banjo, and he's playing banjo with Bela Fleck, and he's killing it there. And then he's playing, dobro, and there was nobody else on stage that was playing dobro, but it's Jerry Douglas level. So no doubt. Thing I will tell you about Sierra as a guitar player, though, every time I hear her play stuff, it's coming from such a different direction. It's incredible. Stuff that I would never even think of as, I think most guitar players wouldn't. But since she comes at it from the mandolin perspective, she plays incredible things that are just almost unheard of by anybody else. So I'm really impressed with her guitar playing as well.
Do you think there are lights installed on the Atkin dreads? Do they come with lights?
Are lights.
Yeah.
They come always with lights.
Yep.
So we're switching them over. We may end up switching over to mediums before it goes over there.
Most likely, yeah.
It's probably going to happen. I'm going to tell you what the big sellers are going to be. Tone guards. We're going to have quite a few of those at IBMA. The dread guards. Guys, if you have never used a dread knot tone guard for your guitar, especially if you're at a place like IBMA Jam Session Central, that is a necessity. It'll amplify your guitar so much more low end, so much more richness in a open acoustic setting. The best easy upgrade that you'll ever make, and especially at an event like IBMA or a place where you're going to be jamming, I totally just absolutely needs to be there. companies that are going to be showing at the booth this year. Bedell, obviously, with Breedlove. Eastman's going to be showing. Bourgeois. We got some cool guitars. I just got notifications on 2 more new guitars that are going to arrive in the next couple of days that are custom builds. I'm pretty excited about.
That's awesome.
Yes.
I wanted to say real quick, another heavy hitter from Winfield, the Bourgeois Touchstones. People were playing
the Country
snot
Boys.
out of the Country
and
Boys.
the
Yeah.
F-style mandolins.
I watched
Both
Corey
of those.
change the strings a couple times on
Yes.
the Dread, yeah.
Yep, mandolins got played a whole bunch.
Yep.
We're
Bourgeois
gonna have
mandolins will be
Yamaha will be showing at the booth. Let's see, Gibson is debuting their new mandolins at our booth. It's gonna be awesome. We're gonna have, let me think here, who else is gonna be here? Bedell. Boucher has 3 super cool guitars that are gonna be showing at the booth. Atkin, of course, what was that? Robin Boucher is coming. Robin and Guillaume will be there to kind of talk us all through all the guitars. Thompson has 3 new guitars going to be there, 1 for sure for sale, which will be awesome to check out. I'm really excited about that guitar.
We have a couple of folks mentioning that they wish that, that Tone Guards would sell an OM body style.
Yeah, not quite big enough.
Maybe one day.
Maybe we need to talk him into it, especially if the Dreadnought sales go up. I could see him moving to doing a 000/OM body size. That would be a good idea, actually. I really think it would be a great idea. So, yeah, it's going to be a whole bunch of fun. Winfield was a blast. We'll be bringing the artwork, lots of merch. Sale on merch. We'll have a sale on a lot of different things that are going to be there. That's super cool. Bedell's going to come. I was just told today that we're going to have some of our first Acoustic Shop exclusive models from Bedell will be at Winfield. So I think there's a Rosewood Dread. That's what I meant, IBMA. It'll be at IBMA. So I think we're going to have a 1964 Dread as well as a coffee house with specific woods and specs that are kind of going to make it the Acoustic Shop exclusive builds. So I'm really excited about those too. So I haven't got to see them yet. That's going to be super cool.
I think that about covers everything. If you are running
Awesome.
around IBMA, you also may just see us, honestly,
You will
later at
see
night,
us
because
a
we
lot.
will be running
We'll be
around
everywhere.
jamming.
I'm going to be doing a seminar. I'm going to be moderating
that's
a
cool.
seminar with luthiers as well as, and we're going to be talking about, why is it that bluegrass musicians love their instruments so much? Whether it be vintage instruments, high dollar instruments, what is so cool about acoustic instruments, and what the companies have to do to kind of keep that? Because a lot of them will spend a bunch of money on vintage instruments, and manufacturers have to figure out how to get something with all that cool sound and stuff at more affordable prices. We're going to be covering all kinds of aspects of what the instruments and their relationship with musicians. So I'm going to be moderating that discussion. Lots of cool stuff going to be happening. Guys, I'm serious. I'm really excited about our entire lineup at IBMA. It's just going to be a whole bunch of fun. So, did you find another guitar? Is that for me? I like archtop guitars. Okay.
Go steal it from him.
All right, I'm going to do it. All right, guys, it has been a whole bunch of fun. This has been your Takeover Tuesday. I took it over from Jeremy, really is what I did.
You did.
So look at this. It's a Gibson archtop, guys.
Jeremy's busy.
Yeah.
We're all busy.
Since he got that Goldman Sachs, nomination stuff, he's just all like super popular, and now everybody wants to talk to him.
Another quick
so.
IBMA question. Lee's asking what's the best day to come up. We know that he will already be at
Oh, for
IBMA.
him? I was thinking about this, Lee. I think either Friday or Saturday we will have the longest hours. It's only 4 hours, I think, total at the booth on Wednesday and Thursday. Friday is a 9 or 11 to 6, I think, is
I don't
Friday
quite
and
remember,
Saturday.
honestly,
And
but
right
yeah.
now the lineup looks really strong on Friday, although honestly so does Saturday. So I'm looking forward to that. We're going to be hanging a little bit longer, me, Jeremy, and Jason, on Sunday. So I'll be there. I don't get to fly home until Monday, so I got to hang out and do nothing. So that'll be interesting.
Roger is asking, where is IBMA? It is in
Raleigh, North Carolina.
Yep.
That takes over the entire city. It'll be great. Yeah, I was going to call you, Lee, and let you know. I was looking at the schedule today. I think you would probably like either Friday or Saturday would be probably the best day to come on out there. It's going to be a good time. So there you go. And it's also free, by the way. Did you guys know that?
Yeah, it's open to the public.
Free and open to the public on Friday and Saturday. Wednesday and Thursdays only open to registered attendees to the IBMA seminars and World of Bluegrass part. But the festival starts on Friday, and it'll be awesome all day Friday and Saturday. There you go. All right, guys, thank you so much. We'll be checking out more guitars and stuff on Thursday. Tomorrow we're
Join
doing
us for Shop Talk.
Shop Talk. We'll talk all kinds of stuff. I'm going to be playing something out of this pile, I bet.
All three.
Yeah, I
Do
might
it.
play all three.
Why not?
The new Country Boys, we have those in stock, by the way. Bourgeois Country Boys, I have in stock. I can't ship them until after IBMA, but I do have them in stock. And I have 2 F-style mandolins that are in stock, black top and a natural top, or natural mandolin, available right now. If you guys are looking for one, they sold out quick. Hardly any other store has them, so call the shop, 417-720-1223. You can reserve yours, and then I won't see any more of those for a little while. That's what they tell me. So hoping to see them as soon as possible, but it's going to be a little bit of time. So there you go. Thank you all for joining me.
That's
Had a bunch
that.
of fun. I'm going to go eat now. My kids have probably already ate my food. Dang kids these days.